I go from like a year of not doing videos, and now it looks like you're probably going to get two in one night. Anyways, yeah, obviously we're into outdoor sports and shooting sports and everything, and we have our own range over on our own property, 4 miles from our house, and I'll do a later video on my chest rig, but uh, I don't want to call it a battle belt because for my application, that's really not what I'm doing with it. But we'll call it a range belt. I've been using, I don't know if this is it's a Rothco or a Condor, and it looks like it was to be a two-piece belt, but I don't have the inner belt, but it does have the Velcro on the inside. There's no Molly on it, so anything you put on, I mean, it just slides around. I'm definitely not a fan of, anytime you have to adjust it, you have to, take it off, undo it, adjust it. It doesn't matter. It was time to upgrade, so I'm throwing that belt out. Now, because you've seen, or it's uploading now, my previous video, I like the Core belts. Core also makes what they call a battle belt, and I did already open this, but this is an unboxing of it. And it is really crammed in this box. So there's a little direction card, scan for instruction video, and it tells you, actually this is good for any of the belts. So this happens to be the dual belt system battle belt. So the inner belt is an inch and a half, and the outer belt is inch and 3/4 wide. And I'm not going to show you the whole procedure because there's better videos out there for that. But it comes with measuring tape to measure it out for your waist size, screws for the belt buckle mechanism, Allen wrench for that, a keeper, like a belt keeper for the access belt, and then there's a little metal clip in there for the inner belt, and I'll probably show that once I get that far. And so here's the belt buckle, and I thought, yeah, I don't remember the name because they name their buckles, but it is the same as my other buckle. And this shows how what you do is, you cut, when you get your size, you cut the one end of it and put it in here, and this locks it down. And these two screws go in, and I mean, I've had this belt for over a year. And like I said, it's the same ratchet system. So there's that. This, I think, is the inch and a half inner belt. Yeah, so this is the inch and a half wide inner belt, and this belt still has the rigid center like the EDC belt I'm wearing. I mean, it's stiff. It's a good inner belt, and what they do, and so this would be the end we'll cut when we get our size. We'll cut this. This piece right here, if you do it right, when you get it on, that piece is going to be right there in the middle, and why it's thin like that is for your buckle to go there so that you're not getting this thickness here and you have your buckle sticking out. So it's a really slick idea on how they did this. So that's the inner belt. Then here is, let's just throw this out of the way. Oh, and I got this in OD green. I mean, the inner belt is black. I think that is the only color you can get the inner belt in. So I got the outer belt in OD green. So you see the Velcro on the inside that mates up to the Velcro on the inner belt. And then this is the ratchet system that they're known for. So we cut off this end when we figure out our size. And then I'm going to take it off camera, and I'm going to do that and get it to my size because, like I said, there's better videos out there to show how to do that. I'm basically showing you how I'm going to set mine up. So we'll be right back. All right, we got that done. So here is the inner belt, and what I'll do is slide it so I can get to the Velcro. So you cut the inner belt so that there's not the hard part of the belt behind this mesh, and you'll see why in a minute. I left it just a tad bit long, just because it's made me real nervous, but try to suck my gut in here, and we'll get this latched, and then we'll spin it under this loop. And you want that hex of the inner belt where your belt buckle is going to lay. So that's good, and you can actually wear this as your an everyday belt if you like it. I think it's kind of a pain in the ass. I'd rather have the other one, but anyways, so we cut this end, and we put the buckle on, and then this here is the excess strap keeper, which just Velcros on wherever you want it. So what you do is you put your buckle up front where you want it, and then just run your belt around. The Velcro is going to hold it in place, and then you cinch it up like where you want it. Here's your end. Put the keeper on the end, and there you go. Two-piece battle belt. And I think this belt is rated to hold like 20 pounds of gear on it. So that's going to be next. I'll shut this off and take this belt off, and then bring you back, and we'll show you how I think I want to set it up. Alright, so some accessories that I bought with the belt. So I wanted to keep it simple. Like I said, it's not a battle belt. It's going to be more a range belt. Maybe a woods bumming belt, depending on what I put on it. So, S-Tac is where I got my magazine pouches from. Oh, that's right. I got, yeah. They're Molly straps. I hope I got the right ones. I really wasn't sure what I was supposed to be getting there. Anyway, so S-Tac. Oh yeah, okay. Comes with the cool sticker. So I got a single, and I got these in woodland camo. Because that's really the camo I like, but the belt I could only get in OD green. So a single 30 round M4, and that fits in there like really tight. I was kind of worried about that, but I have a couple friends that have these. Yeah, and this one happens to have some like Molly loops on the outside. I believe I could have got them without them, but I thought that might be a cool thing to have. We'll see later. So there, single M4 mag pouch, and this is the long or tall, they call it. They make a medium height one and a low one also, depending on how far you want that magazine to be sticking up to grab. I wanted more, not really concealment, but more, holding power, so I wanted it down in there farther. And then they're double mag pouches, and I had to really look, because how these are, they're Cordura also, but they have I don't know, like a Kydex or a plastic insert, which is what gives them their rigidity. Anyways, I had to keep looking, and we'll clear. The magazines are clear. These are for my Glock 43X, and this is specifically made for Glock 43X magazines. I don't know what else will fit. Well, hell, maybe they don't even fit these. There we go. Oh yeah, they're tight. I debated on getting magazine pouches that had closures, but these aren't coming out of here. So that's two stock Glock 43X 10 round magazines. So we'll get back to those. My holster because the 43X is just a, it's a, what is it, a sub, it's a compact, single stack. You know, it's more of inside the waistband or pocket, you know, whatever. It's hard to find so-called duty holsters for it. But Blackhawk makes this one, and I don't know if it actually says what the model number is. But I got the belt loop. It's called Duty Drop because I don't want a leg holster. I don't want a leg strap. I don't want my gun down that low. But I wanted it low enough off my belt in case I carry a pack, or yeah, I could probably put a waist pack on with this a little higher. So I opted to get the, yeah, I think it's called the Duty Drop, and it's fully adjustable. And I'll show you when I get it in there. It's what do they call it? Oh, there's 2 or 3 levels of concealment there, holding, and I think it's a level 2, so it does have a latch that locks in, and we can show that. The Glock is empty, no magazine, nothing in the chamber, so it snaps in there good, and then your little paddle to get it out. Love the holster. Okay, so how I want to set this up. Obviously, I want the holster over on my right side because I'm right-handed. I'm just going to kind of mock this up, not really put it on, but just mock it up a little bit. If I can. That might not be the right thing to do, huh? Well, we're going to loosely put it on. See about where I want to put this, because this holster has screw retention, and it's really hard to slide. So I'm not going to use this in the MOLLE loops, obviously. This is going to go on the inside of the belt. I'm just trying to figure out where I want it. Let's see how that works. And I don't have to tighten it all the way down, so you can move it. We'll try it right there. Let me see how this works. I mean, this kind of looks like it's going to be a pain in the ass, but it's really not once you get it on. That might be okay. That does some funky shit, though. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. We're going to put it on there. Yeah, we'll put it on there and see what that does. Put these screws in here. Get these tightened down. And like I said, I can move this later if I don't like exactly where it's at. Okay. So there's the holster. You can see, like I said, I put it all the way through the belt, which is fine. That's going to work. I do know on the back, so I guess we'll strap this a little bit so we can see where we're going to be. I don't remember the brand of this, but I got this off of Amazon, and it's a quick deploy first aid pouch. It was just a pouch. I put the contents in. So you MOLLE this on the back, well, with these, and it came with these kind of straps, which I've seen before. I think they'll work okay. I'm going to put that on the back, and I'm not going to pull this out right now. I'm going to get this on there. Or maybe I will. I'll pull it off of there. And you can, and it came with the little patch. I think you can put, I thought maybe a chem light would fit in there, but I'm not sure. But once this is on your belt, you can pull this out either way. And it's quite hard. I have it pretty full. I'll show you the contents just like real super quick. Israeli bandage. just a little, like some ibuprofen and antacids and stuff like that. You know, that can be kind of nice to have on the range. I do have another kit. My chest pack has a full blowout kit in it. My truck is always with me at the range, so it has a you know, bag in there. But this is on me. Hyphen chest seals is 2-pack. There's a Sharpie. I've used the bright orange Cat 7 tourniquet. A military cravat that I vacuum sealed just to get it smaller. And there is a cheap silver Mylar space blanket in there. Just, I mean, if you needed it for, God forbid, you know, somebody doesn't go into shock or other uses. So that's what's in this kit. It's going to go on the back of this. So the pouch, and there's another little MOLLE strip in the bottom of it. I suppose I probably could have put a tourniquet pouch under there, and I might still do that if I can find the right tourniquet pouch. I don't really like having my tourniquets out in the open per se. I mean, we don't go real nuts when we're doing, you know, drills at our range, but I don't want it to get, you know, all nasty and you know, be in the weather, and I want it to be safe and in something. So I don't know about that, but so anyway, so with these, so I figured if we figure out the back of this belt, let's say about right here, I'm not, you're gonna have to bear with me because I'm not super sure how these things work or like how tight they can get. I'm assuming we just loop these through. Because I'm not sure. I mean, I think that's how they have to go. Yeah, and then this. So with these belts, when we figure out where this needs to go, let's say this one right here. These belts, if you flip them backwards, these MOLLE loops open up. So we'll shove this thing through here. See if that's going to be. That's pretty good. I don't know. I think that's probably about where I'm going to put it. Okay, we're back. And you're probably going to notice that a little bit of a split right there, that the belt's assembled. And I wanted to spare you guys the agony of watching me fiddle with the WTF straps is what S-Tech calls their those soft MOLLE connectors, WTFs. And let me tell you, they're what you think they stand for, because they are a pain in the ass. But let's go back to the IFAK pouch first. I got that mounted securely with, they had the hard plastic straps, I don't know, MOLLE straps. And I actually got those wove through the MOLLE like you're supposed to. So I'm super happy with that. It's on there. I mean, that's as tight as it's going to get. Real happy. So I won't go into great detail on the S-Tech ammunition pouches, but I searched on YouTube and found a couple excellent videos that explain how they work. And the best way, take the Kydex inserts out of them, so they're a lot more pliable, and it's going to be real hard to see, but then I was able to weave them through. The YouTube video I watched, the guy used like the rounded end of a spoon, the spoon handle. I used a little steel ruler that I had and folded this over on the ruler and slid it through the loops. But it wasn't quite that easy. I still had to, go through the Molly loops, the webbing, to get it. I mean, it's there, it's rigid, and so is the pistol one. And needle nose helped too, so the Leatherman Wave Plus came in real handy for that. So this is what I ended up with. The single M4 and the double pistol mag, the belt loop keeper strap. So right now, this is all I want to put on this belt. Now, with my normal EDC, as you guys saw in my previous EDC video, I always have the leather case on my belt loop with my Leatherman in it and the Fire Steel. That's not going to work with this, so I need the inner belt to be clean. I don't want anything on it when I'm running this at the range. I have a pistol, single pistol mag pouch that the Leatherman kind of drops down in too far, so I'm going to look, see if I can't find a Woodland pouch to possibly put on this side, and I could put my Leatherman in it, so I've got my Leatherman on me. So here is how it goes on, and I don't know how I am in the frame of the camera here. Like I said, you have the honeycomb webbing here. That's where you want your belt to start. Simply wrap it around, and I have it too high in the back. Yep. Put it in there, ratchet it until you get it where you want it. And what I do, I put my keeper in the belt. There we go. All right, let's do this again. Tighten her up, put the keeper strap on there, and there it is. Oh, pistol, no mag, empty chamber. That's how I want to run it. I think I'm comfortable with where everything's at. IFAK on the back, can reach it with either hand, pull it out. Mag pouches, M4 mag pouch, pull it out. Pistol mags, empty. And like I said, possibly I might find a pouch to put somewhere on here. And I guess the leather one would work, but I really don't want that on. Or I might even put it back here in between the pistol. I'll probably do that. I'll probably put it between the pistol and the IFAK, but I don't know. We'll see. There it is. The core battle belt, but it's not a battle belt for me. It's a range belt. I'm going to use it in my own private range, just for playing around. So that's it. Thanks for following along. I hope it's helpful. If you have any comments or suggestions or anything, please feel free to leave that in the comments. Let me know. Let me know what you think of my videos. Like I said, it's been a year since I've done any, so I'm trying to get back into them. I've got a lot of stuff to go over. If you guys like this kind of stuff, I actually have several chest packs that I'm thinking about doing videos on. And I have a chest rig that can go with this, that will go on with this. So that'll probably be my next video. So anyways, thanks for following along. I'll talk to you guys later.